Golden State Warriors, once a dynasty, now a team facing an uphill battle. This, my friends, is the story of their roller coaster ride, from glory to grit, and what they can do to claw their way back to the top. Let's rewind the clock and start at the very beginning, back in 1946, when the Philadelphia Warriors first stepped onto the hardwood. Fast forward through the years, and they moved from Philadelphia to San Francisco, and eventually landed in Oakland in 1971. A few titles peppered their early years, but the real magic happened in 2015. In 2009, the basketball gods smiled upon the Warriors as they drafted a certain sharpshooter named Stephen Curry. Little did they know, they just laid the foundation for a dynasty. Curry, along with the likes of Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, turned the Warriors into a force to be reckoned with. The Splash Brothers era had begun, and basketball would never be the same. Under the guidance of rookie head coach Steve Kerr, the Warriors showcased a brand of basketball that was not just about scoring but about balletic ball movement, three-pointers raining like confetti, and a defense that danced around opponents. In 2015, they clinched their first NBA title, and the dynasty was born. The following year, they rewrote history, breaking records set by the iconic 1996 Chicago Bulls with a jaw-dropping 73-win regular season. The playoffs seemed like a mere formality as they stormed to a 12-0 record, but then the unthinkable happened. The Cavaliers, led by LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, pulled off a historic comeback from a 3-1 deficit to snatch the championship away. Now, enter the plot twist that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. The signing of Kevin Durant in 2016. A former MVP joining an already dominant squad, the league was put on notice. The Warriors became an unstoppable force, a basketball juggernaut steamrolling through the competition. But as we all know, not all fairy tales have a happy ending. In 2019, injuries plagued the Warriors, with both Durant and Thompson sidelined. The Warriors, once invincible, suddenly found themselves vulnerable. The dynasty was unraveling, and they faced a harsh reality check. So, what led to the downfall of the Golden State Warriors? Injuries, strategic shifts by opposing teams, and the departure of key players all played a part. The once impenetrable armor of the Warriors had chinks, and other teams exploited them. Back in the glory days of 2017 and 2018, the Warriors were an absolute powerhouse. Picture this: 4 All-Stars, 2 MVPs, a starting lineup that struck fear into the hearts of opponents. They clinched back-to-back NBA titles, putting the Cavaliers in their place with victories in 5 and 4 games. Kevin Durant, the silent assassin, emerged as the Finals MVP in both years, outplaying LeBron James with clutch shots that echoed through basketball history. 2017 saw the Warriors achieve the best postseason record in NBA history, an impressive 16-1. They seemed destined for a three-peat in 2019, reaching the finals for the 5th consecutive time against the Toronto Raptors. However, fate had other plans. Durant's injury saga unfolded as he battled a calf strain and then ruptured his Achilles tendon in Game 5. Thompson added to the woes by tearing his ACL in Game 6. The Raptors seized the moment, capitalizing on the Warriors' misfortune to claim their first franchise title in 6 games. And so, the sunset on the Warriors dynasty in the summer of 2019. Durant bid farewell, joining forces with Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. Iguodala found a new home with the Memphis Grizzlies, and Livingston hung up his jersey in retirement. In a bid to fill the void, the Warriors acquired D'Angelo Russell, an all-star guard, in a sign-and-trade deal with the Nets. The plan was to pair him with Curry and Thompson, keeping the Warriors in contention out west. But alas, fate dealt another cruel hand. In the first month of the 2019-20 season, Curry suffered a hand injury that sidelined him for the majority of the year. Thompson, still nursing his ACL injury, missed the entire season. The once mighty Warriors found themselves with a young, untested roster, led by Green, Russell, and rookie Eric Paschall. The result? A dismal 15-50 record and a heartbreaking miss of the playoffs for the first time since 2012. To turn the tide, the Warriors made some bold moves. Russell was shipped off to the Timberwolves, bringing in Andrew Wiggins, a former #1 pick, and a future first-round pick. Additionally, they snagged the #2 pick in the 2020 draft, selecting the promising James Wiseman, a talented center from Memphis. Hope ignited for the 2020-21 season, with Curry and Thompson's return, and the new additions of Wiggins and Wiseman. Yet, fate struck again in November 2020 when Thompson tore his Achilles tendon. The road to redemption seemed fraught with challenges. Picture this: the season's about to kick off, excitement's in the air, and then, bam, the news hits. Klay Thompson, the sharpshooting maestro, was sidelined for the 2nd straight year. Ouch, it's like a gut punch to Warriors fans everywhere. Now, I don't know about you, but losing a key player like Klay is like trying to surf without a board. It's bound to be rough. With Klay out, the Dubs had to do some serious soul-searching. Consistency and chemistry became elusive beasts as they leaned heavily on the wizardry of Stephen Curry, the man who can shoot from Mars and make it look easy. And let's not forget Draymond Green, the defensive maestro and team leader extraordinaire. But even with their brilliance, the Warriors couldn't quite find their groove. Adding salt to the wound, injuries started playing dirty, COVID-19 protocols threw a wrench into the mix, and to top it off, a shortened season messed with their rhythm and continuity. It's like the basketball gods decided to test the Warriors' resilience with every curveball in the book. The regular season turned into a bit of a roller coaster. Highs, lows, twists, and turns. They wrapped it up with a 39-33 record, earning them the 8th seed in the cutthroat Western Conference. Now, that's not a bad place to be, but for a team that once dominated, it's a far cry from the summit they're used to. Enter the play-in tournament, the stage where dreams are made or broken. And, well, for the Warriors, it was a bit of the latter. Facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending champs, was no walk in the park. The Lakers took the W, and suddenly, the Warriors found themselves in a do-or-die showdown with the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, hungry for a playoff spot, weren't about to let the Warriors stand in their way. In a nail-biting clash, the Grizzlies emerged victorious, shutting the playoff door on the Warriors for the second consecutive year. So, what in the basketball cosmos went wrong for the Warriors? It's like a mystery novel with injuries, COVID-19 chaos, and a condensed season as the prime suspects. The recipe for success has a few missing ingredients, leaving the Warriors in a struggle for consistency and identity. So, what led to the downfall of this basketball juggernaut? Well, it's like a perfect storm of challenges hitting the Warriors. Injuries, the relentless ticking of the age clock, free agency losses, and the Western Conference turning into a beastly battleground filled with powerhouses like the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Suns, and Jazz. The once mighty Warriors faced a formidable new landscape. Picture this: Curry, Thompson, and Green, the core pillars of the Warriors dynasty, all in their early 30s. Years of intense play had taken a physical toll, and with key departures like Durant, Iguodala, Livingston, and Barnes, the team found itself in a tricky spot. Filling the voids left by these veteran maestros wasn't an easy task. But wait, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Curry's still rocking that MVP-level play, Thompson is gearing up for a triumphant return, and Green's defensive prowess is the stuff of legends. These guys are the heartbeat of the Warriors' redemption story. Enter Andrew Wiggins, the unsung hero of the season. With stats like 18.6 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game, he's been a pillar of resilience for the team. Despite the challenges, the Warriors have assets to rebuild and contend. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The Warriors boast a promising crop of young talents: Wiseman, Toscano Anderson, and Mannion, ready to step up. Holding 2 lottery picks from the 2021 draft, numbered 9 and 14, they have a chance to snag rising stars like Kuminga, Mitchell, Moody, or Wagner. These fresh faces could be the injection of energy the Warriors need. Now, let's talk trades. Rumors are buzzing about star players like Beal, Lillard, Simmons, and Turner. While acquiring these heavyweights may demand a hefty price, the Warriors, eyeing championship contention, might just be ready to roll the dice and make bold moves. It's a chess game, and the Warriors are strategizing for a brighter future. As we approach the offseason, the Warriors stand at a crossroads. Decisions loom large as they navigate the path to rebuilding their dynasty and reclaiming their spot at the top. Talent? Check. Potential? Double check. Challenges? Sure, but the Warriors are no strangers to overcoming the odds. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Enjoyed this content? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more.